Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and guys, welcome to another edition of Tiny House Off-Grid Building. Now, I'm going to take you step by step in this update where I'm at currently with the build, which is we're actually getting the floor on, the subfloor in place now, and the insulation going in. What I want to do first is back step to our last video, as always, review for a minute. And what I've done is once the frame got in place and everything, we actually got the frame in, I used this metal right here, that trim coil metal. It comes silver on one side and white on another. They actually do make it in multiple colors and stuff too. Anyway, I got that. That's from Amerimax, and you can find that at Lowe's. I do a lot of my part shopping at Lowe's there in Oak Salvage in Morristown, Tennessee. If you're ever by there, it's a great place to get material. And then I got the Blackjack white roof patch stuff. And now the rain and dust and junk got in here. I've been cleaning that out as I'm finishing up, but I'll go out here to the cleanest spot right now. And as you can see right here, I sealed that in, all the areas, joints that would be exposed, so that I have a good, solid foundation. It's hard as a rock too, because I put it together with those fasteners, the hex fasteners that are self-tapping. Ran those down through there and then sealed that in. Now next, what I done is I took the insulation that's from John's Manville. I got the formaldehyde free. I don't like that stuff. It's terrible. All the odor in new homes, I hate it. This don't have formaldehyde in it, and right here the factor on that is R19. And so anyway, excuse me, I split that down the middle on one because my area is so wide on the tiny house, but I went wider on this because it's a tiny home. It's not a huge house. So anyway, filled in the gaps. And then what we done right before we filled the gaps, as you can see this step here, after that everything's been sealed in, I put a brace in between, and then I put in the insulation, and then lastly I put down this T111 board. And what I've done is I've just excuse me, cut it and flipped it over. Apparently got sawdust down my throat today, and whenever I flip that over, as you can see right here, the seams where you would seam that up on the exterior for exterior board, what I'm doing is I'm putting silicone across it right there, the caulk, this caulking right here, and whenever that bead is applied right through there, then I can also run it down the edge right here, on the prevailing edge near where there would be moisture and so on. And then once that's done, later in the house series, when I'm done, I'll actually show you how I'll seal this all in right here around the tires. But for the most part, that's got that covered, and all these boards will continue that process right out through here, just like you've seen the finished product on the beginning of the video. Now, in the next step, what we're going to do is, it's going to be a really long video because I'm going to chunk it in pieces, but put it as one video. Is we're going to have the wall raising, and then I'm going to have the roof, and then we're going to have the wrapping go on. That'll be a whole video in itself, and then I'll review with you each step of that process, because I'm going to segment it as I'm describing that process so you can see it going up, just like I've been doing with this, because there'll be a lot go into the walls, and the only hole that we're going to cut ahead of time is just for the door. Then I'll take a circular saw, reciprocating saw, and cut out my windows and etc. later. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed that, and until we see again on another build video, I hope you have a most blessed day in Yahushua's name.